What's up, guys? I'm actually, like anybody who knows me in real life knows, I'm actually a big Death Note fan. I have a L tattoo. I have posters. I have all kinds of shit. I even got L Change the World. I got a couple of the movies, the Japanese ones. um, I fucking love the series. Now, a couple days ago, or about a week ago, somewhere in there, Netflix came out with the Americanized Death Note. Um, I actually watched the trailer and did a reaction for it like a couple months ago, I believe. Um, I don't know. I was kind of like the trailer had given me mixed feelings because I realized it was like Nate from the Naked Brothers band or whatever playing L. Or, I'm sorry, playing Light. L was black, which I mean you can't really say anything, I guess, because half the crew are fucking white in this one. Fucking William Defoe is Ryuk. Now that I actually thought that one was cool, but no. So anyways, I sat down and watched it the other day, and I was like, there was a part, I think the first 10 minutes I had to actually pause the movie and I took a nap because I couldn't deal with it. Um, I watched the whole movie after that. I woke up and then I finished watching it and I was just like, God damn, the fuck. Well, my girlfriend made me sit down with her and me and her rewatched the whole thing because she wanted to watch it. She's never seen Death Note. She don't watch anything like this, so she liked it as a movie. Um, I watched it with her the second time, and I noticed a few things. Like, it was a little bit better, I guess. Like, you got past the initial shock value of it not being the same as the anime. Um, so a couple things I want to talk about real quick. The character Light, what was his name? Like Light Turner. He's not the same as he would be in the cartoon or the anime. I'm sorry. He's not a genius. Like they try to make him come across as he's a genius, like he's doing other people's homework and shit. And people keep saying like how bright he is and how smart Light is, but he doesn't really do anything like ingenious like how Yagami would do from the anime. Except like the very end, the last thing he did, that was something that Light from the anime would do, but it wasn't like as spectacular. But I get it as a Netflix show. Um, no, he was like a whiny little bitch. Like he was a crybaby. He threw titty tantrums. Um, the part that made me actually pause the movie was when he first met Ryuk and he started screaming like a bitch. Now I had to pause it because I was like, "What the fuck?" Um, I feel like they could have did better. So let's move on. Fucking Ryuk, played by William Defoe. I actually really did enjoy him. I felt like that was like spot on. I mean, come on, it's William fucking Defoe, man. Enough said. Um, the guy that played L, I forget the actor's name. I was kind of like angry that it was gonna be a black guy playing L, but then I remembered L's not really like Japanese or anything, so it doesn't really matter. You don't really know L's nationality. You don't know much about him. That's the point. He's supposed to be mysterious. Um, I did actually really turned out I really did like the guy playing L. The only gripe I had with it was the fact that L's not so emotional. Now, this guy that played L in this movie, he got really emotional when specific things like spoiler alert Watari dies. I didn't like that. Whenever he goes missing, I'm sorry, that's what happened. Brain fart. Watari goes missing and L like goes into ape shit mode. He goes and gets like a fucking search warrant and shit, and gets choked out by Mr. Yagami's or Mr. Yagami. Um, he even uses a gun. Like the fuck. I did like him. He did do a good job up until that point, and then it kind of felt like, but um, fucking Misa. Okay, Misa Mane right here. She wasn't in the movie, but it was her character's name was Mia, I believe. I didn't like her. The first time I watched it, I didn't like her. The second time I watched it, I didn't like her. She was a cunt. She was nothing like she was supposed to be from the anime. I'm glad she died. um, just manipulated bitch. She was more like fucking Light was than actually Light. What the fuck is up with that? Um, the fucking rules I noticed too. There were like a lot of fucking rules, and in the anime there was only like 10 rules. But In the movie, there was like like 65, I think, or something. Like, and I'm talking about like nobody died of heart attacks. I think like one guy did, but that was the whole point of the Death Note. You write somebody's name down, they die from a heart attack. That's not the fucking case in this movie. In the movie, it's like, okay, well, I can kill people, but let's just mind control every single fucking person I kill. What? Um, Makes no sense. The film itself, it was bad, but if you're not a Death Note fan and you never actually watched the anime itself, you probably enjoy it. Um, it, I mean, if I came into it without knowing anything about these characters, I probably would have liked it a lot more than I did. My girlfriend loved it. She had a good time watching it. I myself was like, the conclusion on it, like the ending scene with L. I don't know if he kills Light. I don't know how I feel about that. It should have been. I don't know. It left it open. From what I hear, they're gonna make a second one, so who knows? Um, I guess. Don't know what you think.